Edward Cucko Hands. All right, today is most resellers, most anticipated and favorite day of the week, yard sale Saturday. So I just pulled up to the first one. Let's go see what's going on. How much are you asking for this? These are for
Do you know what they are?
for the cleats, for the golf cleats.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. $3 a piece.
3 each, okay.
They're Cobra. They're $3.
3.
It's vintage.
Do you know from what year? It's not more.
50s, I think.
50s, yeah.
You can look it up.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll take this stuff.
So 5 and 3 each?
Yes, ma'am. All right, so that was not a great pickup at all. I mean, not bad, but I'm gonna make a few bucks only. The 2 Cobra wrenches, those are for changing the cleats on bottom of golf shoes. I'll sell one and pretty much break even on the cost of the 2 of them. And I'll keep one for whenever I have good cleats that need to be changed. And then this vintage ashtray says Anholt ashtray on the bottom. She said it was vintage, and it is. And it looks like it only goes for like $15, upwards of $25, $30, depending on the colors. I quickly saw one comp for this color for only 15 bucks and I paid 3. So that's only a $10 profit. So not a great start, but let's keep going. But I am on the water. Intercoastal waterway. If it was later in the afternoon, since it's Saturday, there'll be tons of boats going up and down. All right, just pulled up to an outdoor church sale. They do it once a month during the winter and fall and spring. So let's go see what they got. Last time I here, I got a few good things. Right. Yeah, they're worn, but that's okay. They're in good shape.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'll take those.
You want a bag?
I
think I have one of maybe.
You know what? Can you do? Since I come in this way, I'm gonna go all the way around. Can I leave them here until I'm on the way out?
Absolutely.
And I'll just grab them.
Don't forget about them now.
Hopefully I won't.
Right here.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Always check buckets of random loose items. These are a bunch of tools looking for items like snap-on that have value and usually cost like $1 or so. Hey bud, do you know how much for the sunglasses?
These are prescription.
Okay.
You might want to look through those. It's
Well, that's all right because you can get the lens replaced.
oh, okay.
You know, well, yeah. But people, you know, you could get them for the, you could bring them somewhere and you put your own, you know.
$5.
$5?
Yeah.
Would you take $3?
Yeah, give me 3. Want me to wrap that for you?
Nah, it's good. I'm all right.
All right.
Appreciate you. Nike
Hey,
Air.
how much are you asking for the sneakers in the red box? Okay. Bye. $10.
$10? All right, I'm gonna think for a few minutes on it.
Take your time.
Finish over this way, maybe I'll come back. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
How you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm just
Got some room
creeping around. You're good. Don't worry about it.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I was here. I don't think I came to the last one. The one before that I came.
Yeah.
Bin and knives. Spot this handle anywhere. That's a Cutco. Here's another one. There's another one.
How much is this?
Hey, Bo, what are you asking on your single knives?
Yeah, it just depends which ones you're looking
Let me see. I'll grab a few of them.
at. Yeah.
How about for these 4 little stick knives?
$3.
$3?
Yeah.
Deal. Appreciate you. 4 Cutcos for $3. What do you got on the pots?
3 of them?
Maybe just these 2.
Just those 2 right there?
This one, unfortunately, yeah, that one's broke, but
Yeah, it's easy to replace.
yeah.
I was going to do 10 each. I'll do 15 for the pair.
15 for the pair?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me take a look at them.
They're older vintage, but back then they made
Yeah.
parts better. Not a lot.
Made everything better.
Yeah.
The world was better.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
I miss being a kid. The world was so much better in the 80s,
Yeah.
and God.
I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and I just, I was happy with a bag of marbles and
It was simple, and it was.
simple, yeah.
The world's too like advanced now. It's ruining everything.
Technology just screwed everything up.
Here's,
What are
you got
doing today, brother?
You have a 5?
Yeah.
That's where my money goes away.
Staying out of trouble?
There you go. Appreciate you. Appreciate it.
All right, my brother.
I'll see you next time, I guess.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Take
Unless I
care.
spot
Stay
something
safe.
between here and there. Alright. It is hot. It is only 9:30 in the morning. It's like 81 degrees, and the sun hits different down here in Florida. It's very strong. But yeah, my face is red from like a half hour out there, 45 minutes. But let me tell you something. That made up for that first crappy yard sale for sure. I mean, a couple of Salad Master pots, 4 Cutco knives for $3. That's a home run any day. That's what everybody looks for, those Cutcos. Easy to spot by the curve in the handles, like the texture, the way it's made. No other knives are made that way. At least not yet. I'm sure someone will try to copy it to look like it. But either way, head home now, I think. If I see any signs on the way home, I'll stop. Otherwise, let me show you what everything comps out at, so you know why I bought it and whether you should buy it. I did pay up a little bit on a few things, like 10 bucks for sneakers, but they were in like perfect condition. So let's go see. All right, back home. So let's go through everything I got at the church sale. After that first one where I got the vintage ashtray, I went by 2 more and I didn't get anything. There was just not too many today. But that church sale once a month always comes through, so check it out. All right, first item was this pair of Ralph Lauren women's sunglasses. Really good condition. They got like a nice black and gold finish. Any quality sunglasses always have a code inside the arm, easy to look up and comp. These are prescription lenses, but not a big deal. I've sold many frames, just put as frames only. Lenses are prescription, need to be replaced by buyer, whatever you want to put. And easy. These have a comp of $40 range, but those were with polarized lenses. So since the buyer has to replace, these will probably go for about 25 bucks. All right, next I grabbed these pair of women's Nike. They're Nike Epic React Flyknit. They looked new. I couldn't see the bottoms. And even when I asked the girl how much, she said $10. And I said, they're new? She says, yeah. Then you pick them up and you look at the bottoms. They're not new. Obviously been worn. Well, I don't know why people do that. But they've probably only been worn a couple times. She said she didn't like them. So it just surface dirt on the bottom. Other than that, they're in perfect condition. These actually don't go for too much. Probably get like 25, 30 bucks. It's not the best of purchases. All right, next up, I found these vintage, still sealed new. They're J.E. Morgan Long Johns, made in USA. These are good. Anything new in the old underwear, department, are gonna sell for good money. Don't see a date, but they are made in USA. And I quickly saw a comp of a shirt that was like 30 something dollars. But I'll pop on the screen the comp for these are pants. So I didn't know how much he wanted for these. I put them on my lap, and then I saw next to him another needlepoint butterfly. Now, recently I've been picking up some needle points when I see them, and they all sell within a couple of weeks. And this one looks like it's about 16 by 16 or so. And I recently sold another one, but it was a little more colorful for like 35 bucks. So I'm thinking I'll get around $30 or so for this one. And he wanted 10 for that. And I said, would you do both of these for 10? And he said yes. And unfortunately, for some reason, my camera was off and I didn't get that one. All right, from the same guy that I got the butterfly and the long johns from, he always has a lot of good stuff. I got these two Salad Master, which is something you need to look for. It's always printed on the side of the pot or the pan. Hopefully that shows up. Salad Master. These sell for good money, good sell-through rates, probably a couple 100% with the lids. And I'll put comps on the screen of what these are going for. And I asked him what he wanted, and I just gave it to him. 15 bucks for the two. Probably off the top of my head, I would think these are like $30 to $40 per each pan. All right, and from the same guy as the pots and the long johns and the butterfly in that little bin. Always look at bins that have just like random loose knives and utensils. 4 Cutco steak knives, number 1759. Good condition. I'm thinking about maybe sending these in to get polished and sharpened so I can get top dollar. It's a free service with Cutco knives. And paid 3 bucks for the 4 of them. That is incredible. 2 of them has a comp, I think I'll put on the screen. It was like 50 or 60 bucks. And a set of 3 or 4 was like $100. So some serious good profit right there. All right, that's a wrap on this one. Yard sales weren't so great, but that church sale, which is once a month, came through like a champ. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.